Welcome back to two. I'm going to murder you, Evan.
Just
You
ruined
always
it, ruined
talk
it,
over
ruined
me
it.
when I'm doing the intro. No, okay, come on. Welcome back to two. Oh my god!
Meow. Meow.
Not that hard. Just do the intro.
Welcome back to 2B2G podcast. Today we've got a bit of a variety hour for the podcast topics, so we're gonna get into it with a little bit of an icebreaker. How's everyone doing today?
Is that the
Great,
icebreaker?
I don't know if I can answer that one.
I'm fine.
She's feeling zesty.
Don't worry.
Pretty
we have another
pretty
icebreaker.
mediocre day, honestly.
I need you to answer my question, bro. You feeling zesty
Question?
or not?
Yeah, I need to know the answer
The
to this.
zest quest?
This is
Evan?
gonna.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, me?
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
directed
I'm
at you.
supposed to be zesty.
No,
That's
I'm
like
just
his whole
asking. You
thing.
don't have to.
I'm just wondering why you asked me.
Oh,
Of course, yeah. Wait.
because you were the first one to answer, definitely. Oh,
Yeah, I guess I'm not zesty. No, I'm not.
okay.
Not today.
I don't really
Maybe tomorrow.
Awesome.
What does zesty mean?
lightly salted today.
Okay, all right, that's
That's
fine.
what it means.
Lightly salted.
Sure.
I feel seasoned.
What does that mean?
Feel thoroughly baked.
Lightly seasoned.
I'm a little salty, dude. I suck at Overwatch, and that's made me a little
you suck
angry.
at
recently.
Overwatch?
That's unfortunate,
Yeah.
honestly.
Who do you usually
Do I,
play?
do I carry? Do I
Lucio.
carry?
Lucio.
Hey, that's my
average
man.
Lucio mean.
What?
Lucio
Hey, hold on.
is like I
Lucio-
think he's
Yeah,
top rated.
Lucio's
rated
okay.
off
Listen,
right
you're
now.
not gonna be good with the Lucio. I'm
Lucio's
sorry,
great.
you're
He's
not.
a really good.
No.
He's
character.
top rated. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I
Lucio's
love
pretty good,
playing
yeah.
him.
He's
But it's not only
How
just
can he
me.
be
It just seems
bad
that I
with
just keep
Lucio?
losing
He's just-
rounds, and it is a team game. So I'm honestly not bad.
It's
but like
it's so much more a team game now than it used to be.
yeah, which is great. I
It's-
appreciate
yeah,
that they're
because
forcing you to make
nowadays-
it a team
Now
game.
there's only one tank. Like you really like
Yeah,
have no room for your tank to be bad. If you have a
But
bad
that's where I
tank, you lose.
shine.
I
forgot
find
about
when I
that.
play with Jake,
That's why
I'm
we don't
communicating more
lose.
and I play better. So I think that's
Yeah.
part of the reason why I win more with you.
For
Yeah,
the
because
5
we do
hours I
pretty
played
good when
that-
we're playing.
Yeah, for the 5 hours I played that, I just went straight to the best, man. Just went straight for Lucio. I could just tell that he had this like this
He got the
seasoning
beat, right?
about
He got
He
him.
had
Heat.
this
Sort of
zest.
zestiness.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
Zest.
zesty, bro.
He was lightly
You got the
salted.
red hot
He
Kyle.
may indeed have the Riz.
he was lightly seasoned, and I enjoyed it.
No,
Lightly
he was,
seasoned,
he was like the tortilla chips with
healer.
like lime all over it. And like really good.
Oh yeah.
Lightly
But
seasoned.
But honestly, I don't think he's
Heavily
not as
seasoned.
potent as salted. He's not. He's not
Oh.
that. He's not that
All right.
spicy. You know.
Is he-
Maybe
not
a little
a
pinch
salt
of pepper
spicy.
on there, a little cracked pepper.
But I guess
Yeah,
that
maybe
accounts for my
some-
lack of zestiness today is my losses.
Darn. At least we
It's
found
okay.
the answer.
I'm so incredibly sorry
Thanks
for
for
you.
we know.
Sympathies go out to your KD and your win-loss
Yeah,
ratio.
it's not
I
great.
give no sympathy to your KD.
So to answer your
Wow.
question, Wes, I'm lightly baked.
Raw, raw and exposed.
I'm well done. I'm
What
well
are you
done
talking
today.
about?
I'm feeling kind of medium rare. You know what I mean?
Oh,
You
I'm
get-
medium
well
rare
done. I had a
is
very
good.
long day.
That is
I'm
the
well
that's
done.
that's the steak order. If you don't,
I think if you're not eating medium rare, you're just not built to survive.
yeah, if you're okay, who
Medium
does
well.
anybody has anybody here ever ordered their steak well done?
No, I'm not a
I want
diet.
I've never
I just
seen-
want
I want
I
the
just want to make sure we're okay. I just wanted to make
Well
sure
done.
we're
I
in
want
the
the
right state of
pink dress.
mind.
If I wanted well done, I'd go out to a dumpster and find an old shoe, bro.
I just grab a rock, like the sandstone stuff that kind of comes off and like chips off really easily. I would just get
Yeah.
that.
I want the pig
Chomp.
to still be screaming when you put it on my plate. That's what I'm thinking.
Well, then you would just get
Do
rare.
you like bleeding
right? You can
steak?
get it
That's
rare.
raw.
You want
Yeah.
steak that
I
bleeds?
I like blood on my steak.
oh.
Medium rare is not what you're
Nah,
describing.
it's like it's either I know I usually
not
think it
rare is
rare,
different.
rare.
It's not
it depends.
real.
It depends on what I'm ordering. It's not.
I think
yeah,
rare is
It's
too
a
what
far.
you want, they don't allow.
Medium
I
rare is
think,
just
I think
illegal.
rare
You
or
can have
medium
it.
rare is where I'm at.
Medium rare is key.
I just
Same.
ordered a
Medium-
cow in the back.
Grow some hair.
Yeah.
I want
Medium
the
rare.
cow.
I want him to
Medium
walk
rare's
in
the
here
way to go.
himself.
Yeah.
It just
I
seems
want
like
him
that's
to
how
put it
Matt was.
himself on
Bring
my
him out
plate.
here. Bring him out here.
I want to see his eyes. I want to look straight in him.
I
I want to be
wanna
like, hey,
see
you're about to
his
be in me, bro. Okay, hold on.
No, no, hey,
Hey,
yo.
sorry,
Yo.
sorry.
You're about to be inside me, you
Yo,
stupid
reel it
cow.
back, reel it back, reel it back.
In my
Whoa.
soul.
Speaking of rare,
What?
I've got a. This kind
boy.
of ties into our topic,
What a
or
segue.
at least the word rare.
Video games.
Oh my
Sea
So-
of Thieves.
Loot box.
God forbid.
You know, we've talked about embarrassing moments in the past. These are kind of
Insane.
general life stories, but how about something weird or embarrassing or something not very common among the general populace? What is something in that category that you guys currently do or have done?
Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy.
Wait, just so you're saying it's something that we do that's like obscure or
Or yeah,
rare.
do or
It
have.
could be a
done,
habit
yeah.
or something,
To
or a
Yeah.
particular instance that's like really weird.
Yeah.
Mm,
How weird are you?
that's hard.
Yeah,
much of a
yeah.
freak
I don't know if I can answer that.
I'll,
get
I'll go
freaky today.
first.
Uh-oh.
I have
Run
a
around with the clothes
perfect.
off.
Oh, yes,
Right, go
Mr.
ahead, go
I-
ahead.
Mr.
Yeah.
First.
I plead the
All
fifth.
right. I have been on Finding Bigfoot twice in my life. Two
Wow.
episodes.
Really?
Wow.
I know, yeah.
That's kind of
On
sick.
live television.
That's crazy.
On national television.
On national television.
Ooh, TV.
Shaky
That's-
Bears.
Twice.
Dope, man.
That's a lot
Like
cooler
in the
than
town
my
hall
television
meeting.
thing.
That's what he's not telling us. It was his show.
Yeah, it's my show all along, you fools. I was the guy on the hill. I was the thing on the hill.
I was Bigfoot.
It was
So like when they do the big meetings with all the people, were you there?
Yep.
Ah.
In the Salt Fork State Lodge. I
Yeah,
was there.
funnily enough, I was at one
Yeah.
of those too a long time
You
ago.
were? I
Yeah,
don't think I was there.
I don't think you were there, but I was at
No,
one of them.
I was probably doing something cool, like when
Probably just doing something so cool.
I better stuff to do like winning.
You nerd.
So yeah, that's kind of embarrassing, huh?
Yeah, it's dope, man. Do you remember anything from them, or was it like a very long time ago? Oh, you just
Oh,
can't
it's
remember.
So
long
long
time
ago,
ago.
and there's been so many others that I don't remember.
It was so.
Okay, Evan.
Some
Meep.
This is my story. Back off, King. All right.
I just possessed him real quick.
He may be having more season than he thinks.
Yeah. All right. So I do remember. So they do like with these shoots. We want some behind the scenes stuff. They do multiple takes of these.
Yeah.
So people like they do multiple takes of these. So it's not just one take. Say your story and done. Like they take it 2 or 3 times. Like they just redo the meeting 3 times over.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. And so
Reality TV.
one of the first one I had a laughing fit. Something got me off and I could not stop
Whoa.
laughing during one of the shoots. So I ran into the bathroom and I could not stop laughing at whatever was going on. Like it was an uncontrollable urge to laugh. I could not stop. And
Stop
so I'm
laughing.
in the bathroom laughing, and then 2 of like the people that were at the front door like greeting everyone came up and said, "Hey, you need to be quiet. They're filming." And then I finally calmed myself down because I could not breathe.
Jeez,
There was
bro.
something as funny as ever that someone said or I did that I couldn't shut up. And so one of the takes, it was just me. The room is dead silent. They're speaking on the stage, and they're just like this. I don't know. I was like 8 at the time, just walking up, just coming back, completely silent, just shuffling to get back into my seat. And it was and all 4 of them eyes were on me. All 4 of the hosts' eyes were on me. And I was the
Bro,
only
that's
one
tough.
not making a noise. Yeah. So though, yeah, it was my first experience with that was pure embarrassment. But
I wonder what was making you laugh so hard.
yeah, I wonder
Doing the
because
laughing
it
guys.
was an uncontrollable laugh. Like I could not stop. It wasn't like I couldn't take my mind off it. It was like I was not thinking about anything and just laughing.
Yeah, it's like,
Like,
you're the
it was
laugh
the
track in the
weirdest
background.
thing.
They're like, guys, we got this
Yeah.
footprint we found out there. Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Dude, it's so
Actually, my
exactly
dad
how it
actually
sounded.
found a footprint out
yeah,
there.
it's just how.
He did?
He did, yeah. He found, and
Of what?
they it
Bigfoot.
was like, yeah, a Bigfoot. You
my bad.
tell me. What else you gonna find?
How could you be such a fool?
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
you fool.
I forgot nothing lives in
It's
Salt Fork
finding
except Bigfoot.
What do you think they're gonna find?
You're right,
Dead
you're right.
forest.
So yeah, he found, and then the camera. Yeah, he blew a whistle because it was like 100 people. They just sent a line down to find evidence. It probably was placed there on purpose, like before shooting. Because it was a pretty clear footprint.
No.
No way.
You think?
Yeah, it was a pretty clear footprint.
Tell me this
You're
isn't like
kidding.
a charity thing for the community? That's crazy.
Yeah, so
It's crazy.
that was my weird, wacky. There were just one of few, but that's like my main one that I'm most proud
Your own
of.
kooky, embarrassing story
I'm
Did he-
most
Yeah.
proud of that
Did he
one.
get
that
to
has
keep
you
the
like
footprint?
this.
On live television. What?
Did he get to keep the footprint that he found?
No, they cast it, but he
What?
did not get to
They
keep it.
took it, bro.
No chance they
Yeah.
No.
They
Just-
cast
It was
it.
already
took
in
mine.
in the dirt.
On live television.
It's not like a footprint in the ground. It's just a cast laying
Yeah,
there.
literally.
It's just it's a cement footprint. Like, oh my god,
Jared, you're supposed to do that after the shoot, you dumbass.
you don't understand.
Your dad's just searching through the brush and he comes around this bush and there's just some dude suiting up in his Bigfoot suit. He's like, hey, get out of here! Not
I
supposed to
found
see
him.
this.
I'm going down Bigfoot.
Honey,
Shots ring
get my
out.
12 gauge!
You see him putting on the Bigfoot costume. You just wait for him to put it on. He's like, I found him, but he takes it.
Oh, man.
Just
That man,
interrogate
I mean
Bigfoot.
Bigfoot.
You guys remember that story?
Who did
or
you take? Who
ever
did you
heard that
take?
story of the guy who killed Bigfoot? Or
Oh,
something like
yeah.
that?
What?
Yeah, the guy
Also, a
just,
guy
like,
who
shot
had sex
Bigfoot.
with Bigfoot.
What?
Oh yeah, that. Have you guys
Alright,
seen
yeah.
that guy on
Oh,
YouTube?
dude, don't get me started
No.
on that guy.
I only know the story of the kid looking out his window and seeing Bigfoot.
Oh yeah,
This guy who
That
had
is sliding
sex
door.
with Bigfoot.
yeah. There's this
Bigfoot.
guy.
That he specifically specifies as female, by the way. Beat him off.
It was female.
Bro, I typed in,
Apparently,
a
like
guy
they
shot
took
Bigfoot.
him to one of their caves and had sex with him.
What?
This
No,
guy's
no,
a
he said-
What's his
he said,
name?
He said it started
Peter
jerking
dog
the
training?
ween. Yeah,
Yeah,
Peter Kane,
Oh, yeah.
Peter
I
Kane
remember
dog
that.
training. Yeah.
He jerked the ween.
Yeah, that guy's
started
crazy.
jerking the ween.
I forgot about that.
I typed into Google
Blows my mind.
the man who killed Bigfoot to like see the story about it, and in 2018 a movie came out called The Man Who Killed Hitler and Then Bigfoot. How are those related?
You did both,
How-
bro.
Dude, wait,
Same
Hitler
person.
killed
Is it
Bigfoot?
Hitler? Yeah.
No, no.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
the man who
and then he
killed
skinned Bigfoot, and it was just Hitler. It was just
It's just Jojo Rabbit.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Dead Bigfoot, a true story in
That was
2013.
yeah. He just had Bigfoot, then shot himself afterwards.
Oh
he
my
couldn't
God.
handle what he did.
Hunter, I killed the real Bigfoot, dude.
Double kill.
I killed the real Hitler, guys,
I killed the real one, not the fake one. The fake one's still out.
not the fake one.
Yeah.
My
Can't
first
really
one-
Wherever
control
he's
him.
is, wherever he's in Argentina. I killed the real one.
The real one.
The OG.
How do you
The
kill Hitler
OG.
and Bigfoot in the same movie?
That's
You
insane.
have to be really old.
Yeah.
Bigfoot doesn't exist until like a color camera, right? You know, so like
Oh,
Yeah,
what year was
that's
that?
true.
And so the cameras could actually see him and not
Well, what
think it was
about
a
the
tree.
What
We'll
about
see
the,
them, but not too well.
What about the Peterson Gimlin film?
Yeah, do you
That
think
was
that's real?
in color.
No,
No.
no way.
Nar.
No way.
But it's so legit, bro. I mean, look at it.
I mean,
That's so real.
like remastered that thing like 1,000 times, and it's like always this big thing. Like, oh my god, guys, it looks slightly better than last time. we finally
There's like one pixel
figure
less.
out. We can
It's like-
figure out which one it
See
is.
its tits.
They're just gonna keep doing it until they get a
Instead of
4K
ball
picture.
sack.
Yeah,
Wait, oh, hold
they're gonna
on.
keep doing it until they get 4K and just be like, "We got him!" like you've already got the
Proves it
video.
even more.
We got it, boys.
We need
The
more
remastered
pixels.
4K UHD.
I got a fingerprint from the picture.
Cotton
It's a
4K.
blind
Cotton 4K.
Which one of the men of the small town are you?
Yeah, so is there anybody here that believes Bigfoot's real?
100%.
No.
No shot.
100%. Yeah,
No
no
Yeah,
shot,
Tennessee
King. No
man.
shot, King.
Have you seen him?
I've seen him.
I
yeah,
have to
yeah,
see
yeah,
him. Yeah, it's
Yes,
a rite
sir.
of
I
passage.
turned
You wanna know how-
around
look.
and he was right there.
He was
I was
licking his
looking out my
lips
window.
and smiling maliciously.
He fought for the Confederacy. Clearly.
He fought
Dang,
Dude, I
Bigfoot's
feel like the
going
people
on.
who talk on finding Bigfoot all talk like LA Noir NPCs. Like
They
they're
do. They do.
and I was staring out my window, and and then there's just this
staring out my
face comes out,
window.
and he starts shaking around.
And then they have a terrible animation from
God,
like
this-
2002.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
and it's got like
No.
this weird lighting,
Monsterology.
Tense music.
That show is awesome.
music.
and he's
Oh,
about
man.
this high, big
Yeah,
broad
this
shoulders.
guy, he was walking past my garden last night. Real sight that was.
That's
And
it.
I couldn't believe it.
I saw Bigfoot, but I didn't take a picture of him. I just wanted to enjoy looking
It's
at him.
alright.
I just-
I didn't want to ruin the
I
experience by
saw-
opening
I
I
up
don't
a
saw
want to
shower.
ruin the moment. Me and the wife and the dog were watching Bigfoot. And,
Yeah, we were
I
just
couldn't
watching.
ruin
We
that
didn't
family
film it
moment.
though, because
Yeah,
the
'cause
wife
everyone
had
these
the
days taking
phone.
photos. You know, they're not savoring these
I just wanted to enjoy the view. I don't want to ruin it with all this technology that's now.
he's
That's
Just
true.
want to
like-
enjoy the
Too
view.
many
he just
phones out.
eats phones.
Keep the phones
I
away,
got
kid.
a
Over
little
watch
bread
Bigfoot.
for him.
We don't want
Little
Bigfoot out
nibbly
there with
bread.
the latest iPhone. That would just ruin the economy.
It's
That
real.
room the
Then Bigfoot will come
There's not
inland
been a
and
good
start
picture
robbing
of
people.
Bigfoot.
We don't want that.
No, it's
not been a
always
good
some
picture
guy
of
that just
Bigfoot,
like
bro.
flew his phone at 360.
Yeah,
degrees
he
circle,
threw the phone
got
at
a dot.
It is
He's like
always
set a
something
timer and
straight-
threw it at him.
Yeah.
Exactly. Have you seen the video of like the Bigfoot, like a guy? I guess he's obviously a guy dressed as Bigfoot, but he's like wrestling somebody, and they're like rolling down a hill like super fast, and some
Yes.
guy recorded the whole thing. that was the best Bigfoot video we
That was
have.
such a high hill, bro. That was so steep.
They were rolling so fast. It was like
I got him.
Oh, you just see
I
that
got
sometimes.
him. I
the
got
only
him.
guy who saw Bigfoot and didn't grab his camera, but just grabbed
Guy.
a knife and ran.
I remember seeing the comments on that. I'm like, imagine if this is actually Bigfoot. Like, this is the first evidence.
Yeah. This is what you
Bigfoot's
see.
like nobody can ever get a good picture of him. This guy's like, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him.
Just gets the
Yeah.
lasso.
Start beefing.
I'm
Don't
gonna
believe
get
them.
come here, boy.
Oh man,
Jesus.
Bigfoot.
Oh.
Yeah,
Tangled with
so
Bigfoot.
It was. I think the best interpretation of Bigfoot is not to spoil anything, but
What?
well, it's not really a spoiler. Just like
You're
gonna miss
spoiling
out.
the
Find
next
out.
Bigfoot reveal.
that was
I knew you
I don't know
worked
if
for
you
the
can say
show.
that
So-
sentence. I don't-
Something in the
in Red Dead Redemption's DLC.
I've seen that one. I've
Um,
seen that one.
Yeah, it was
Oh, I
just
didn't
some.
know this
It's
was
like John just finds a suicidal Bigfoot that just wants him to kill him. He just wants John to kill him. They're done, and he talks like English too. It's really funny.
Yeah.
He really wants John to just shoot him
Yeah,
and
Far Cry
get it
5.
over with.
But
It's
you
so
eat
funny.
babies.
He was yeah,
Yeah,
he
you
just
eat
kept saying-
babies.
He just kept saying that. He goes, you eat babies.
You eat babies.
So you baby eater, and he's like, I don't eat babies. I'm a vegetarian.
Dumbass.
No, you eat babies.
So true.
Baby eater.
I'm here with you.
John faces
Then he
his
just gets
first
super
stereotype.
depressed. He's just like, kill me, please.
Oh man, Red Dead
okay,
lore.
okay.
Oh, and like the Far Cry 5 Bigfoots, which are like
Big
just
bud.
giants.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
haven't seen that one.
Cause they big.
You haven't? Not in
Yeah,
any
they-
of those creative lobbies?
No.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
creative lobbies. Where they
That
just
people just
spam
throw
Bigfoot.
10 Bigfoots in for the, just for the fun of it.
Just throw
Yo.
10 Bigfoots in a ring with you, and then just.
Call that a mini game.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Maybe people have seen Bigfoot, they just kill him too quickly. The Bigfoot's
True.
actually like.
Detroit.
Yeah.
Bigfoot's part of the
Detroit.
mafia.
Bigfoot in Detroit.
That's just Larry. He lives on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
He just sinks into the ground when someone gets close.
Wow.
Comes back up with the bubbles.
All right,
We've
so
learned a lot about
Bigfoot's
Bigfoot.
cool. Bigfoot story is pretty
That's cool.
In real.
Anyone
He's
else
chill.
have any weird stories? Not
Dude, I'm
everyone
trying
has
to
to
think.
answer necessarily, but
Some rare,
Hmm.
weird, and obscure that I do.
Yeah.
I feel like I do a lot of weird things.
What makes
I'll
you
be
different?
honest.
Yeah.
I do.
Well, is it something
obliga-
that makes you different from others, or is it like a weird experience that you think no one else has had, or like
It
an
either. I
embarrassing
mean,
kind of thing?
yeah, it could be both. It's open ended a little bit.
Okay, because I have an embarrassing story.
Okay, go
On
ahead.
top of the one that I
Oh,
kind of talked about
no.
last episode. By the way, just as an update
By the
from
way.
from that story that I told on
Mm.
New Year's Eve.
Oh, yeah.
You see, you know the same thing
I remember.
happened.
Oh, bummer, dude.
No,
But I mean, it's not like anything
no.
could happen because it's a family party, so it's like.
Well,
let's-
you can
Bro,
make that
that's
work.
what
And
it
then I
needs
made
to
out with my
happen.
grandma.
yeah, that's last resort. So that
Yeah.
not,
Yeah, no,
So
it-
it was
My
a
cousin
repeat.
with
lucky it'd
those
be
iron
like
grippers
my
of hers.
great aunt brought her
What?
daughter, whose daughter has a kid, and that kid happens to be my age. Get to have some
Happens.
crazy
Sir,
shit.
Nah, so yeah. So this.
can always outsource them.
Yeah. So this happened. A good minute ago. It was a while ago, like years. And my family, I have family living down in Texas. All right. And it's Christmas time, and we're like, hey, we're gonna go spend some time down in Texas because I've never been there before, and visit with the family down there and enjoy the nice hot weather. So we're gonna fly down there. So we go to the airport, and I don't know how many of you have flown, but it's truly
Oh yeah,
an infuriating experience.
I love
must say.
flying.
I've actually never been on a plane.
Really?
I love flying. That's a hot take.
You're
Dang.
weird. That's weird,
I'm
man.
not weird. I like airports. I like flying. I like the whole experience. It's
All right,
fun.
all
I like airports.
Keep it
I
going and
love
you're gonna get guessed.
sitting
Dude,
in a
airports are like
seat.
little cities.
I like it. Yeah, you might get
I
guessed,
love
boy.
them.
I've
Yeah,
never
right,
I like
airport, man.
airports.
I
The
Anyway,
love
biggest cake of
sitting
the
in
year.
a seat
Any-
for 4
I have
hours.
gone I've gone,
Okay.
yeah, they're fun. I like them.
Let's continue, Ty. I can't hear any more.
No,
of this
I've gone
propaganda.
further upon the
Okay,
country,
This
guy's
man.
from TSA.
I went to
Good
other
for
countries.
you, man. Good for you.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
let you
yeah.
out of the
I've
country?
had the
That's
most
crazy.
experience. Yeah,
I think
I
that's
know.
a
Something
weird,
you'll never
obscure thing
do.
that you do.
Alright.
Unless
is
you're going
like
to
airports.
Guantanamo Bay.
My gosh. Okay.
Have you ever flown once?
Like no.
Okay.
But I've been in airports a lot.
I see. Well, you see.
How
we-
do
Whoa,
you?
what?
got
are
on the-
you?
Yeah, wait, hold on.
No,
That's like
dropping off relatives.
Just shouting
Oh,
out.
That's
okay.
that's like
Meeting
saying
and dropping
that's
off
like
relatives.
saying
That
He's
makes sense.
scouting.
I'm not a
That makes
criminal,
just
but I've been in a
scouting.
lot of prisons. It's like, bro,
Yeah.
Yeah, meeting my family member coming out of
I've
prison.
been to a
Anyway,
prison before.
I'm excited to hear
bring the
Ty's
boys.
weird
Yeah,
story.
we
Let's
have. We all
continue.
have.
So yeah,
I love prison.
We've
airport.
all been to a prison.
So we're in the airport, and plane arrives. We all get in line, head onto the plane, and I don't know how. It's like a 4 or 5 hour flight to Texas, somewhere around there. So we get in the plane. I'm like, all right, this is gonna be a doozy. This is gonna take a while. I kind of got to use the bathroom, but it's okay. I'll be fine.
We'll make it. We'll make it.
Yeah,
At least
go
you're
over.
not dying of thirst and hunger.
Yeah, that's true.
America's strongest
Better
warrior.
experience.
So plane taxis out. We take off. It's not my first time flying. I did it for the first time when I was like on a 7 or something, flying down to North Carolina.
He's no longer a plane virgin.
Yeah, so this
He
is
did
this
it. He
is-
did the deed.
This is my second time flying. So flying on the plane, and as the journey's going on, we're probably like halfway there. A lot of the plane's asleep, And I'm just looking around. I'm like, oh man, this is getting bad. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be able to do this with the whole bathroom situation.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
I just got to do it. I just got to go. I just got to head back there and just get it over with. Never used airplane bathroom, so I'm watching the light of like above the bathroom place where you go into, and it'll tell you if like someone's in there or not, and I can kind of tell it's lit up, so I'm like, okay, there's probably someone in there. I'm gonna wait, and luckily I
Yeah.
waited because like a family came out of the bathroom. I'm like,
What?
okay, it's off.
They're all in there, bro.
It's like a clown
Yeah.
car.
Literally. So
You barely
okay,
fit one person in there.
now's my chance. I stand up, I head down there, and like into the little cubby area to get into the bathroom. There's like 2 flight attendants there. They're just staring at me as I walk past them.
Yep.
I get in the bathroom, and I grab the handle for the door and I slide it over. And I'm like, okay, this is a really weird handle. Where's the freaking lock? I don't see no lock on this thing. So it's like up against, like it's closed. It's closed all the way, but I don't see a lock. So there's no
Oh,
like
no.
a latch or anything. So I'm like, okay, it's shut. They know I'm in here. This should be fine. It's kind of dark in here, but it's okay. So
Starts peeing on a guy.
yeah, the whole family's still in there, by the way. No, so I'm in there. I get it done. The business is taken care of. All right,
Hell yeah.
and I'm getting ready to stand up, and all of a sudden the door starts opening, and I come face to
Time
face
slows down.
with this woman staring at me coming into the bathroom. And I'm like, oh, and I grab the door and shut it real quick. And I'm just
He's the
sitting
one who committed the felony.
yeah, I'm
It's
just
on
sitting
her.
there and I'm like, oh no. And I turn
And
the
then he
handle
never
and it
came out.
locks and the lights come on. I'm like, oh, you gotta turn it. And that's probably what makes the light turn on out there to tell you.
Yeah.
So
That's
I'm
funny.
like, dang, that's unfortunate. So I gotta,
Yeah,
after
now
a
he's in
minute,
prison.
I gotta, yeah, literally, I gotta unlock it, and then I walk out. I walk past those same 2 flight attendants, and they're just staring at me even colder now. I can tell, and I'm just like
They're
shuffling
staring
through.
yet more menacingly.
I just return to my seat and cry myself to sleep.
Mm.
Man, flash
That's
someone in
tough.
airplane bathroom. That's quite
That
the
is
Yeah,
task.
Awesome.
Yes.
Someone's finally seen it.
Wait, how old were you?
Okay, buddy. We need to have a little talk here. What'd you
Could
say?
you in the bathroom airplane? Can you like stand up straight in the one you went to?
Well, you see, it was kind of a scary experience in there. It was like jostling everywhere.
That must have been really spooky.
The
yeah.
plane is moving. It's dark because the light's not on, and I'm like,
Well, that's
I've
on
like,
you.
well, yeah, but I have like
Yeah.
1 foot of movement space, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I
Crazy.
don't know what
they're
to do.
they're extremely small. The one I
It's
was
terrible.
in, it's like I could like my shoulder was the height of like the bathroom is where the actual toilet is. So when you're
Oh my
peeing,
gosh.
you either can like if you want to like get within decent shooting range, you have to like
Man was
lean
in
your
a
head
military
back.
plane.
You have to
Why
like
don't you just sit down?
I have to hang from the ceiling.
yeah, that was the best.
Sitting down's
option.
kind of the only option in that situation.
Yeah.
It was
It
so
kind of
cramped.
is, but like I wanted to test my fate. You know, I wanted to.
Oh,
to
you
play
wanted
the
to
game.
break some records?
Yeah, you're just,
Exactly.
you're just doing it,
So
and
I
the
s-
captain
so I
comes on.
stood
He's
in
like,
the- I stood-
turbulence incoming.
Oh.
Yeah, so then I gave a detail job to the bathroom.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, they're crazy.
they are. I never want to go in one again, but I'm probably gonna
No.
have to.
It's terrifying.
Yeah.
When you were on the plane, were you like with your family? Did you get to sit with your family, or what? Did you have like separate seats?
Yeah, I was with my family.
Lucky. But when I went to California, we had me and my dad had spread out seats. We were both middle seated because we were like almost the last 2 people on the plane.
Dang,
Jeez.
you were basically luggage at that point.
Honestly, the middle seat just gets disrespected, bro.
Oh,
It's
facts.
like the first 2
That's
people
how it
they
be,
always
that's
sit.
how it
One
be.
person sits window, one person sits aisle, and then so now at the very end you're just looking for a middle seat to sit in, and you just have to pick the victims. And then if you pick wrong, you get scolded
Yeah,
the
choose
whole
wisely.
flight. So I picked like some like old, like rich-looking elderly lady, and then like some military guy. And I sat in the middle. I was like, I know
Oh,
neither of these
perfect.
people are gonna bother me.
What a play.
It was a good move. It was a good move. It was a great move actually,
Sounds like it.
because they weren't like dry. Like they made conversation sometimes, and we slept the rest.
Dang.
One bad.
All
They
sleeping together.
offered me armrest, which is like giving me
Wow.
$100 cash.
Literally.
Like
Mm.
they offered me both of the armrests at one point.
Wow. Nice. Well, that
Great
was
people, great people.
quite a traumatizing story, Ty. Sorry to
Yeah.
hear that. But anyone else got anything for me, or we wanted to move on?
Dude,
I
I
swear
don't
to
have any
God,
good
dude.
stories. What?
Maybe your life is the story.
Dude,
Yeah,
maybe my
man,
life.
man makes fun of
wacky,
me and
weird
then also
story.
doesn't have a story. You're kind of like
Wait, I
you're
wasn't
kind
making
of
fun of you.
walking a tightrope.
Wait, no, I was making noise because I like
No,
the
please.
The
noise.
I'm
wind's
sorry.
and the wind's starting to blow, brother. The wind's starting to blow.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
What?
I want to know what that means.
What does
Yeah,
that
what
mean?
is that? What is the wind?
What's
He's
blowing?
walking on a tightrope and the wind's
I
starting.
wasn't
to blow.
making fun of you. I was making funny
Oh.
noise.
All right,
Funny,
sure
huh,
thing, buddy.
man?
Making funny.
I'm making funny.
Go funny, bro.
Great. All right,
I get
sure
it,
thing, buddy.
Mom.
Well,
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't know. I don't remember a lot of stories. I have bad memory.
Yeah, that's fair.
Great for podcasting.
It doesn't even have to be a
Uh,
story. It can just be like a habit you do. Like it doesn't have to be like a full-fledged out story.
Yeah, do you
having
like,
so much sex. I
do
don't
you,
know. Like,
what?
That's what I was gonna say. That's perfectly.
That's a bad
clear.
habit of mine.
It's too much.
Do you have to recite
Too much.
ABCs every time you
Tone
use the
down.
bathroom?
do you guys sing the song when you do the alphabet still?
A,
What?
B, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't say the alphabet without the pauses in like the same place
Yeah,
as the song.
yeah. You have like there's like all the
A,
rest.
B,
Like
C,
all
I
the
go
D,
A B C D
F,
E F G
H,
H I
I,
J K
J,
L M N O
K,
P.
Yeah.
L, M,
Okay,
N,
I'm glad.
O, P, Q,
I'm glad,
R,
dude,
S,
you're being a
T,
psychopath
U,
right now.
V, W, X.
I know
It's
you
kinda
can do
hurting
it. I can do it, but
Yeah,
like
it's
Good
you
job, bro.
subconsciously
You said your
just do
letters.
the
Thank you,
norm.
thank you, thank you, thank
No,
you.
when
Because
I'm doing
I
it in
always
my head,
do,
the
and I'm
whole
glad
song
this is a
plays.
thing that everyone does because I've realized that literally everyone still sings it to themselves. So.
Yeah. Do you count on your fingers when you're counting things?
I do. I still do
No.
count on my
100%.
fingers.
I do.
I
I
still do
can't.
count
I
on my
can't
fingers.
not. Okay, wait.
It's
When you
our
count your
It's our
fingers,
anti-math boys.
do you start with your pointer finger or your thumb?
Yes, pointer.
Pointer.
What?
How do you
Pointer.
count?
You
We
start
got a
with your
thumb
pointer finger
over
or your
here.
Pointer to thumb.
Pointer
Yes.
finger.
I start
I'm
with
a
my
thumb.
thumb. Yeah.
Bro,
I
we
start
You
got-
with
start
my
with your
thumb.
thumb. That's crazy.
Weird man.
It's bro. It's the
Your
first
pointer
finger.
finger-
What are you talking about? I don't
The
understand.
What?
pointer finger's
What?
the Chad of the
Look,
finger.
look at
Wait.
your hand. We start from left to right in every
I
scenario
know.
in life. How are you gonna tell me that I'm wrong
Oh,
here?
you're one of those
Yeah,
But I think
weird.
No,
the pointer
because-
finger
wait,
is just
do
like
you-
the dominant
wait.
finger.
Do you clench your
You don't know
fist,
that.
right, Joseph?
Kill yourself.
I clench my fist. I've never made a fist in my life, Jake. In my
Oh
life.
no,
I've-
like do you clench your fist while counting?
while counting, like yeah,
Yeah.
I start in a fist
How
and
else
then I
do
go
you do
up.
it?
Yeah.
Do you count
Wait,
down?
how do you
from,
do it?
Well,
like-
okay. Well,
Oh, you
that's
just,
the
like,
last
go
thing
bonk,
that needs to
bonk, bonk.
unravel, though. It's weird having your thing. I don't know. It's weird having your thumb first when you're unraveling your hand.
Yeah, I've seen people
Well, I
count
start-
with thumb first, and they always seem to be like really like
Able-
Sigma. I gotta say.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, like if I
Wow.
like, it's not that common, but like I can just imagine like John Wayne or something, just like starting with his thumb, you know, like a real.
I don't like
That's
that
like
we're giving them
100% the
praise.
case. 100% he counts with his thumb first.
That's like saying left-handed people are better people because they're not.
No, that's a completely
what?
different thing. Those people should like be sent to
Those
prison.
are second-class people.
They are, dude. If it's
Left-handed
not
people.
right, it's wrong.
not
I'm sorry.
right.
If it's not right, it's wrong.
Oh my god.
If-
Okay.
Hot take.
Okay, actually,
Wow.
I've seen like a different method for counting. By the way, is you start with pinky,
I hate you.
then you go with no.
I've
What?
seen it, I've
No,
seen
no,
it.
Hold on,
no.
let him cook.
It's
Let him
big.
cook.
I
Pinky,
think-
Let him cook.
thumb.
Yeah, let him
cook.
cook.
Let me cook. Pinky, pointer.
Whoa, whoa.
Whoa!
Keep going, keep going.
That's a
I'm following.
jump right
Pinky?
there.
Pointer, middle, thumb, ring.
Oh, yo, you messed me up there. I thought you were going ring. You know that
You're insane.
I want to
You're
do
actually
that.
insane.
That's my
That's
nice.
I've
Wait,
seen
wait,
Frank
ow.
Zappa do this.
My
so.
hand.
Do y'all have
Did
like
not
full
actually work.
control
Pretty
like
well.
over like the mobility of your fingers, or
I
like
don't.
when you
No.
put your pinky up and then try to put your middle finger up, does it not go up all the way?
I can't do that. Yeah,
I
I
can do
can't
that.
put my.
I can do
Isn't
that.
that just
And
like
then-
human
and then-
limitation? Or is that
Like
like
y'all can like
genetic
actually
thing?
do that.
Wait,
Pinky
that's
thumb
crazy.
up.
You can do that?
I can't. Okay, when I put my if you make a fist, right, and then
This
you
is
like
called
Yeah.
you use your thumb and you hold the 3 other fingers
Oh,
with
wait.
your thumb. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can do that. Yeah. Wait,
now put,
I can
put
do
your
that.
pinky up. It goes
Oh,
up. Now
it
put your
takes
middle
a bit of
finger up.
struggle.
Put your middle finger up. Can you put it straight
I-
up if you're still holding?
I can
Oh,
do that
no,
pretty easily.
absolutely not.
Yeah.
Oh
I
wait,
can do
that's
that pretty
hold
easily.
on. This is a joke.
And then
You're
once
messing
that
with me.
finger's up, try to put the
It's
next one up,
not.
still holding your pointer finger. And those now like
So
they're
I
almost
have
up, but they're
I have
not.
my pinky up, and then I'm gonna put my
Hey,
pointer up.
hold on.
my index,
Yeah, I was gonna
thumb.
say you're messing with me.
No, Joseph's trying to make us look bad.
Yeah.
I see what you're trying to do.
No. I'm being so serious.
No, he's like, okay,
So
make
you're
a
putting up
circle
my-
with your
I
thumb and
have my
pointer. And
pinky- I have my
Of the
pinky and
other
my middle
three
finger
up.
up.
Now look in the
It's really
hole.
cool.
He's like,
Now take your
do
other
it."
my
pointer
pinky and my
finger.
middle- the third pointer
Finish
finger is
the
now coming up
Yeah.
now.
Are any of you guys like the type of people that have to like take up your left hand and make an L to know that's your left side?
What?
No,
I'm
'cause
not
I'm not
five.
stupid.
There
I'm
are
aware
people
now.
that I know that have to do that.
Because
I
they're
did that when I was
because
5
mostly
years
because they're
old.
dyslexic. They're
That's
dyslexic. That's
insane.
why.
Yeah,
Is that a
Because
dyslexic
dyslexic
thing? I
people
didn't
don't know
that.
from left to right. Yeah,
Is that true?
they confuse that a lot.
That is
Yeah.
true.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, that would make sense, I guess.
Yeah, so if you're one of those people,
If you want to know,
Hey, shout out in the
No.
comments if you're
read
one
and
of
write
those.
properly.
You're one of the ones that sat at the circle table at lunch.
Joseph, do you have dyslexia?
People who
Probably,
can't write
but I don't
properly
know.
doesn't imply dyslexia.
I don't read or write, so I can't test that.
I
Have
don't
you
do
written
either of those.
something? Have you written something, Joseph?
When was the last time I wrote something?
Yeah.
like a essay type thing?
No,
Just
just
like
write
written
word.
word.
A
Because
word.
I write a lot for work,
Oh, okay.
Oh.
but not like
That's
anything
good,
more
that-
than like a
I know you
word
can
or
do
maybe
it.
2.
And then
we're
it gets
talking about
hard.
drawing
And then
pictures, bro. We're
letters.
talking about writing words.
Well, I
Writing
write, like,
words.
All I really do at work is numbers, I guess. Like write down numbers and
Okay.
maybe the occasional.
We're
like,
talking
He
about
doesn't know how to
phonetic
write words.
words,
Yeah,
not
buddy.
numbers.
Well,
Yeah.
I feel like the Discord shows that can't.
Yeah, well,
do
you guys
that.
are very aware that my
Yeah,
I can't do that.
Yes.
it's
If,
hard, man.
if typing and like texting wasn't a thing, I'd be screwed.
No, you would actually know how to write.
That's
No,
true. You'd probably learn
not,
better.
because
Oh.
probably not. Judging by how like elementary school and all that went, and how I was actually just taught how to write incorrectly, probably not.
Dude, I used to write in cursive. Did anyone else?
I never learned cursive.
I learned
Because I used to write in
from,
cursive, and it's just not practical.
Actually, I never learned cursive. I gotta be
I
honest.
can't even read.
I
it
have
half the
like a
time. I have
weird
to
thing
show
of
Yeah,
somebody
no,
how to
written
read
cursive combined. Like
Unless
I
you
can
have
sign
George
and everything.
handwriting.
That is kind of my handwriting at this point, since I don't pick up my
Yeah, it's
pencil.
like-
it's
it's-
just basically.
I like-
cursive.
Lazy.
I like subconsciously connect my print for some reason.
Yeah. I at one point I was stuck. Well, like you know how like the cursive E is like what I mean, it's like the loop type of thing.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
don't get me started on that.
Okay, so
Dude,
once
you
I
get
learned that,
hard.
I only wrote my name with the E in my name. I only did that. I
That's
couldn't stop
weird.
it. I did it for like 2 years.
Wow.
But now when I practice writing my name like in cursive, like not really, just like not picking up my pencil, and it looks really good.
Practice.
But then like I tell people that's like my actual like handwriting being kind of just unlegible, and they're like, oh, so don't write anything else.
We're gonna ask you to stop. Never do that again.
Yeah, in group projects, I'm like, anyone else want to write this stuff because you don't want me writing it.
Yeah, write that down. Write that down.
Dude, I've seen Eli's handwriting. That's crazy. But mine's pretty
Dude.
bad, so I don't
Yeah,
know.
Eli's handwriting is yikes.
Speaking of numbers, someone brought up some numbers and got me
You know, I
thinking.
know how to count. Continue.
This could go a lot of places.
I've been thinking of big numbers, and
Yeah.
particularly things that make big numbers. You know, big money, big
Oh, yeah.
big
Okay.
pulling in all the numbers.
Not
Ripper.
nuclear explosions.
Big profit.
Me.
So
OnlyFans.
Serial killers.
we all know
I
about
don't
big
Joe
film
Biden.
franchises.
Twitch chicks.
We all know about the blockbusters, the commercial,
For sure.
big franchises, Disney, you know, all that, Avatar, anything. So, I just want to know. It's pretty simple. What's your favorite of the big film franchises,
Hmm.
and what's like a hot
Easy.
take about them / a take that you will die defending.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Okay,
I
well,
still want to hear Joseph and Evan's story sometime.
I don't.
We can circle back to that, but
Oh.
we're being slow about it, so we're just gonna move on.
Dude,
Yeah,
I
fair
don't
enough.
do that many interesting things.
See, well, coming.
I have a
to-
movie that I like.
Is it a
Oh,
big
God.
film franchise?
Big films. It's Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the
Really?
Rings.
Lord of the
I
Rings
never
is
got
the best,
behind Lord of the Rings.
blockbuster trilogy, and nothing comes close, in my opinion.
Low
Like,
key
it's by
facts.
far the great. It's
Low
the
key facts.
greatest trilogy of movies that's ever been made. I don't think anyone's come
Some
close
of-
to being as consistent as that trilogy.
Out of the three, the best three cohesive interlocking movies. that
Yeah,
work well
most
together.
flop, like at some point along the way. And I think it remained incredibly consistent. So that's
True.
Got to catch
And
lightning
they're
in a
pretty
bottle
long,
to have
too.
all three that good.
yeah, it's crazy. They're
They are long.
lengthy films.
They're long films too, aren't they? They're
Yeah, they're
And they all work.
huge.
Yeah, have
they're
you
well
s-
done.
Have you seen the production that goes into that? Like, have you seen the like behind the scenes videos and stuff? Like, it's crazy.
Only a little
man.
bit.
Like,
Is it
they
Peter
put So
Jackson?
much time. Yeah, it's Peter Jackson.
Peter Jackson's
His
cool.
entire crew put so much work. There were two guys that literally spent the entire time of production and filming sitting in a little room making chain link armor. That's what they did the entire time, every day, like all day. They just made little chains. Like that.
Yeah.
The amount of commitment that people had to those movies, like it was insane. And I don't know if it's
The
ever gonna
practical
happen
effects
again.
are great. The thing I miss most in movies is just the abundance of practical effects. I think it's just I love seeing practical effects used,
Facts.
and I don't think you see it as much anymore. So there's just so much effort put into it, and it makes it a really cool project when it comes out well.
I have an interesting little factoid about Lord of the Rings. So Christopher Lee, he played who was the evil wizard in the
Saruman.
Saruman? Yeah, he played that guy, right?
Yeah.
s-
Old white dude.
he
Oh,
he,
white
he has a
hair
history.
dude.
Yeah. I think he was World War II. He served in World War II, and
Yeah.
has a bunch of confirmed kills and stuff. So in the scene where he gets stabbed in the back, I
I
believe,
remember this.
he gets basically Peter Jackson was telling him to react in the typical movie way when you get stabbed in the back, and basically Christopher Lee was like, I've actually seen someone get stabbed. That's not the way you react when you get stabbed. And he was explaining how when someone gets stabbed, the breath will be pushed down or whatever, and there won't be a dramatic scream. It'll just be more like a choking silence or whatever. So this guy's just so hardcore. He was like, nope, I actually have seen someone get stabbed. I'm gonna do it the right way, and he's very assertive about that.
I remember
think that was
watching
kind
the
of cool.
video, and he was very adamant about this is how he was gonna do it, because he was like, "Why are you not yelling like you're being stabbed?" He was like, "I've stabbed somebody in the back. They don't make that noise."
Yeah, and Peter Jackson was just like, all right,
He's
not gonna question it.
Yeah, he was not gonna mess with that guy anymore.
It's so cool, the amount of just passion that those actors had about it and trying to make it as good as possible.
Yeah.
Like when Aragorn freaking kicked that the helmet, bro, he broke his toe, man, on the final take, the one that made it into the movie. That's him breaking his toe, and that scream was
insane.
real, bro. It's crazy what they went through, just climbing over all those mountains and stuff.
Do you guys have a
great
particular
product.
favorite of the three?
If I were to watch
First or
one,
third.
if I were to watch one, well, I'd like to watch all three again. But if I were to just watch one right now, it'd probably be the third one. Yeah, just because I know what
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's the most.
Yeah, I'm
epic.
Climax.
I
Yeah.
sometimes am inclined towards the first, but I do like the third a lot.
Mm-hmm. True. Okay. Anyone have any other, even if it's not your favorite, because I know Ty kind of agreed with Evan there. Is there any other that you particularly like?
Dude, I like the movie Dune.
Dune, the new Dune movie, or
The new one. The new one.
new
I
one,
like
yeah.
the
Never.
rendition
Yeah,
of it.
yet to see it.
It's
was
definitely
really
one of
good.
my favorite movies. People didn't like it because it was really drawn out, but that's kind of why I liked it. I like knowing literally everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because it was
the
a
book
lot of
isn't
just,
like this crazy sci-fi story. I've read part of it. It's not action packed. So that makes sense.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's there was a lot of just kind of not filler stuff, but like you were with them like the whole time throughout the whole like movie.
World building and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's really cool, especially for a long book series like Dune. To take your time with it. It would suck if it was rushed, you know.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
was kind of like annoyed that I didn't see when we first went to go watch the movie, me and my dad in theater, I didn't know there was going to be a part 2, and I didn't see where it said part 1 at the beginning of the film. I just remember like the film ending at like a different time, and then
Yeah.
just like part 2 coming soon, and I was like, what the fuck? Like I was
Is the
getting
part
into this,
two?
man.
Yeah.
Is this supposed to be the second half of the first book? Is it what it's supposed to be? Is it just covering
I
the
don't
first book?
I
I
don't
can't
know.
believe
I
remember
know
now.
like
so.
Dune, the movie Dune, the first one ends when like they're going back to one of the Steeches. Is that what they're called? With
I
the
don't
with
know.
the with the
It's been
Furman.
a while since
It's
I
when
read
they're
it.
leaving. It's when he just like fought the Furman and they're leaving.
It might be just the first book. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
might be doing it like that because I know part 2 is coming out this year.
I don't know anything
But
about
We
the
need to
Dune
watch.
books.
I don't know. I thought like whatever they want to call it, like the family, like the Atreides family. I don't know. I just liked it. I thought it was super sick.
Yeah.
Like how
remember that.
they talk with like they can have like a secret way of talking like with their hands and like basically sign language, but it's like
Hey,
their
so-
own version of it. Yeah, I don't know. It's different than
It's
sign language.
crazy.
It's like flicking
Yeah.
your hand in a different direction, and then it's
Mhm.
Yeah.
yeah, like their fighting style and everything. I don't know. I just thought it was a super dope movie. It's definitely my favorite.
It was really
Cool,
good.
cool.
It was shot so well. Like the cinematography.
Yeah, yeah.
Like there were so many scenes where it was just like you could take a picture of that and put it as your wallpaper. Like it was
Yeah,
so
for real.
such a good looking movie.
Yeah. I thought the story was just super super sick. I might watch the old one now just to kind of see what the old one was like.
Yeah, it was a little
It came
bit
out in the 80s.
more goofier apparently,
Yeah.
but
Ahead of its
it's like a
time.
cult
Ahead of its
classic.
time.
Ahead of its
Yeah,
time.
like-
time.
That's a cope.
Yeah.
Weren't they
Um,
all?
Wait, who wasn't it? Someone whack? It was David Lynch directed it. Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
David
yeah.
Lynch.
Yeah, that's
it's
funny.
It's probably pretty
David Lynch
weird.
is cool though. I bet it is
Yeah.
pretty decent. As far as like a goofy sci-fi goes, it's probably a much different tone. But
Yeah.
yeah, I guess, Ty, do you have any other answer than Lord of the Rings? Or?
Yeah. So I was kind of saving this for a pod that was just this. So I'm gonna see if I can fit this in here real quick.
Okay.
So there's a film franchise that basically shaped my childhood and was the main film saga that I watched growing up.
Hallucinators.
Yeah, definitely Hallucinators. And it's all thanks to one man, and that one man in particular is the one and only Michael Bay.
Oh,
The Transformers saga literally shaped my childhood. It was
That's
so
crazy.
good. I loved the
Wow.
dude,
Transformers movie.
hard agree, dude.
And
I
I
love
didn't
that
even
so
watch the third one.
No.
I didn't watch the third
No.
one until a month ago. Like I just
still haven't
watched
watched
it.
the third one.
The freaking first movie, I love it so much. And for
It's so
some
good.
reason, my little child brain loved the second one even more. I don't right now, but I think it's
The
just
third
the
one
pure
sucked.
action.
Third one's bad.
No, the third
I
one's
think.
awesome. I watched
Really?
it.
Oh,
No,
I'm not a
no.
big Transformers fan. I guess. I
Bro.
think I liked them a bunch when I was younger.
There's
though.
a new one
It-
coming
it-
out soon.
If you go into the movie knowing that it's a Michael Bay movie and
That's true.
you're just there to experience it and you know it's not going to have 10 out of 10 writing, you're just there to have fun. It's an awesome experience.
And they
That's
hear the
true.
song
And
at
that's
the
probably
end of
why
it. That's all you're there for.
Yeah, and that's why
Right.
it appealed to me, like as a child, because I'm like, dang, I just want to see robots fight each other. Like, screw all this human
For
stuff.
real.
Like, I just want to watch
Mhm.
Megatron and Optimus duke it out in the streets. And like, I think that's
True.
why I like the second one so much, because like the entire third act was just fighting in Egypt. And I just love those movies so much. I just grew up with them, watching them over and over and over again. I don't know. I can't believe it took me so long to watch the third one. But I mean, I knew going into it that people had mixed feelings about it, and people don't really
Yeah.
like the saga in general. But I don't know. I liked it.
I will say they're responsible for
This
one
is
of
why
the best
Power
scenes
Rangers
in
is
film
great.
history, which is
No, it's not, Evan.
Shia like kicking his engine just like for like 3 minutes. That's one of the greatest like just little shorts to ever exist in the movie industry.
Yeah.
Just him like the I don't know, something about like the way he was kicking it. It was just it was hilarious. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, the first one, like just as a movie alone, is honestly not a bad movie. Like the second one went
Yeah,
off the
I
rails
agree.
plot wise and everything, but the first one, like it
First is probably the
makes
best. Yeah.
yeah, it makes sense. It's a
I,
it's a good movie. Okay, what you groaning about? What's the problem?
I
Moaning
think the
and
second movie is better than the first movie in terms of the
I'm
third
creaming
act. No,
myself.
listen, the third act of the second movie was the best that
Third act.
franchise has ever seen.
What do you classify as the third act?
When they're fighting in the city, like the final act, like
Oh, okay.
it's a
Oh, yeah.
predictable action movie. It's the third act when they're fighting in the city, and it's just a full out war. That was the best part of that franchise for me.
Yeah, I
Nothing
think it's pretty
tops
fun.
that.
Yeah, the second
Where
finale
Optimus
was
Prime
good.
just brutally just starts murdering. Just he doesn't care anymore.
Well,
Yeah.
wait, you talking about the
Carry
second one
more.
or the third one?
Second one.
Because the second one's in Egypt.
Second one, third act.
Okay, well, yeah, I don't know. The action was awesome in that one. It's just it kind of sucked that the whole build up was about the pyramid thing and he just one shot it, but that's okay.
Bro, he's just like that. Like you can't
Good
be mad
old
at him for
writing.
just being like
Maybe we're
that.
confusing movies here, but
Yeah, but Optimus
I
went
get
off
the
in the
idea.
third one. Yeah, when he was fighting in the city, bro, he was going off. He didn't care. But
And that might have
I'm
been the
go-
third one then. Third.
yeah, I think you're thinking third one. I agree there,
Yeah,
Jake. It's
third.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
yeah, third act of
I
the
think
third
this
one.
is why Power Rangers
insane.
is the greatest show. No, just,
Okay.
No.
if you just
I've
want
got
to
a
see,
hot
Power
take on
Rangers,
that's
you
what I
should-
did.
bro,
No,
I
that's what I
loved
grew up
Power
on.
Rangers.
Yeah,
no,
I
here's the
did
thing.
too.
I did not
but
grow
I
up on
only
Power
liked
Rangers.
Samurai. I hated
Yes,
every
me
other one that
too.
wasn't Samurai.
Samurai was the best
with
one.
the one lady, the pink ranger, bro.
I,
Oh my god, bro.
Dude, she had
we had different
blondie
opinions
hair.
of the show.
No,
I-
I'm thinking she Asian.
She usually is in
yeah.
most of them.
Usually, what?
Dude,
Yeah.
Samurai was by
she
far
was,
the
it was
best.
usually like they like
Samurai was the
every
best.
every like they always like the same like ethnicity in every
It's
single
so
one
funny,
of them.
dude. It's so,
When the
It was
Black
like they-
Ranger
they
was
kinda
black in the
just-
first one, and the yellow one was Asian.
Oh no.
Usually,
it's aged terribly. But Power
Yeah.
Rangers Samurai, I grew up on that.
Yeah.
That's
You
great
Wait.
media.
Wait. No chance this is her actual name. Somebody had to mess with this. It's like her name is Do Gooder,
No way.
dude. No, okay, maybe
I was not
what? Why
corrupted
is this
by
here?
Power Rangers because I watched the
I know
watched
you.
the OG.
Yeah, you watched
Voltron.
Voltron, you nerd.
Yeah.
Ultron.
The
I
I don't know. I
OG.
didn't know what that
Voltron's
was
good.
when I found Power Rangers, dude. I just watched Power Rangers.
Yeah.
It was on like the-
My
TV
dad
or-
made sure I knew that Voltron
Yeah,
came
of
before
course.
Power Rangers. He made sure I knew.
I only found out because of Magic the Gathering. But,
Do you remember in when Power Rangers Samurai and the dinosaur one crossed over?
Yeah,
Oh.
that was wild.
Dude,
Dude, that was
because,
yeah.
like, the
I watched the
Sensei
Samurai and the
crossover.
Dinosaur one. Those are the two I watched for Power
Oh, I do
Rangers.
remember that.
So and because
Yeah.
like at one point the Red Ranger on Samurai, I don't know. I guess he just quit the show because he left and he gave it to his sister. Or no, it
Yeah.
was like you're not supposed to be the Red Samurai. Your sister was actually born first, so it's her. Get out,
goated.
Oh yeah.
go away. And but I think
Leave.
that was like his
Not
way
a
of saying
mistake.
like he's leaving.
Yeah,
the
you're
show.
probably
I think,
right.
I,
It
I
was-
guess he
I
was just
never
like
thought
leaving
about
this.
that.
Yeah. That's usually what happens. But yeah, so like she took that mantle, and I guess that's when Samurai kind of died. But
Yeah.
Wow, when a
Yeah, there
woman
was
took
one
the
point-
leading role, I see how it
no,
is.
I
They
think
don't
they just kind of
last
gave
very
up on
long.
it.
Yeah,
I think
they
just
don't
kinda
last
give
very
up.
long.
That's why there's like 30 different ones. But in the animal
Jungle
one,
Force goes crazy.
Yeah, is that what it was called? Jungle Force?
I think that's what it's called. I'm
The
pretty
animal
sure.
one, yeah. There's
Yeah,
also
it's like
some-
dinosaurs. Like
Yeah, it's a different one. I think that's like Dino
Uh,
Thunder or something.
Dino Thunder. You're right.
Jungle
Or
Force
Dino
is right.
Charge. There's Dino Charge and Dino Thunder.
Power Rangers Dino Thunder is a
Thunder's
series.
better.
Dino
Before-
Thunder's OG.
Before we get too far away from Transformers, I
Power
have
Ranger.
to touch upon.
Yeah,
we can't talk
buddy.
about
Bringing it back.
Transformers.
Bringing it back.
We can't talk about Transformers without bringing up the Mark Wahlberg
Oh my.
movies.
Oh,
Wait, what? What are you talking about? I don't think that exists.
Oh,
Exactly. I've got a
What is
hot
that?
take. I
wait, is
actually
the
like
same Mark
those
Wall-
movies.
Wahlberg that stopped 9/11, or
What?
yeah.
What?
Yeah, Mark Wahlberg stopped 9/11.
What are you
Or
talking
what
if?
about?
What?
he said he could have stopped 9/11 if he was there.
Oh, well, I
With
trust him.
Transformers, bro.
Yeah, he's crazy. Mark Wahlberg's
I'm an
crazy.
inventor.
He's
I'm an
nuts.
inventor.
Yeah, but actually,
He's pretty sure he could have stopped it.
I think those films are so insane. Like The Last Night, especially. I think that movie's so
Oh my
off the wall
God.
insane that it's actually enjoyable.
Never
Yeah,
even
that
watched
was.
Oh my god, there's
Oh
like
my
dragons
God.
and
Yeah,
Merlin.
there's
and
dragons, Merlins in it.
Oh,
There's some.
I've seen
They're
parts of-
fighting in the
I've seen clips and
sky.
stuff.
Merlin's
It's
in
too crazy
Transformers.
for me. I'm gonna stick with the
Literally,
original
King
three.
King
I watched
Arthur
that
into
in theaters,
Transformers for
bro.
some reason. First, and it was so. There's like the flashback scene where they're
I mean,
like the
obviously,
medieval
come on.
knights.
It was
Medieval
it
knights
was
are fighting
the first scene
dragons.
as a medieval fight of the Transformers movie. The first scene is medieval fighting.
I was so confused, man. It was so weird.
They've been
In the
here
World War
this whole
One
time.
tank.
Oh yeah, I saw the clip
Oh
of
my
Bumblebee
God.
fighting Nazis and stuff. Yeah.
What?
You
Yeah,
see-
there's some.
I've watched some of the fourth one. It was, but
that.
Whoa, whoa.
didn't see the fifth one, so I'm just sticking with the first three, and I hope Beast Wars is good.
You know
The
what?
Probably
Weird
won't be.
scene when the guy pulls out the Romeo and Juliet law card. You
Oh
guys
my
remember that?
gosh!
Oh my god.
See, that's the part of Michael Bay that I can't do.
Michael
Yeah,
Bay was
yeah.
a little sus
There's a
there,
lot
dude.
of things that I can't.
What guy
I
keeps that in
can't
his
get on board
wallet?
with.
That
Dude,
stuff's a
you're
little
so weird.
I got the certification gear. Look, it's legal. It's fine.
Checkmate.
Checkmate,
Mark Wahlberg's
police.
like, get out of my house. I don't care.
Hey, if you want to watch a really great series, watch the original '80s Transformers series. It is really great.
I've
Dude,
only
it's
seen
fun.
scenes from
And,
it.
and
It
like
looks
the
fun.
the
It's a
movie,
great series.
the movie that
The
kills
movie's
off.
crazy. They just all
they
die.
went
It's
balls
messed
to-
up.
Yeah, they all
Movie's
died.
dark.
It's so crazy. It like broke my heart.
Wow.
Optimus dies
Yeah,
in that
it
movie.
literally-
The
Kids
first
coming
scene
up
is
here
like, what's the
crying.
guy's name? Like Ironheart. What's the guy's name?
Definitely
Shoot, he's in the
Ironhide?
Cliffjumper. Cliffjumper
Yeah,
definitely
Iron-
dies in the beginning. 'Cause why
Their
wouldn't
ship
he?
gets abducted and they get all of them die. It's crazy.
Yeah.
In the first scene of the movie, it's messed
Wow.
up. My
Yeah, and they
childhood was scarred.
they try to like they try to like save, like it's not like they get shot and they die. Like they tried saving Optimus. Like
That's
it
so
wasn't like
sad.
he immediately died. They tried and failed to save Optimus. during
Everyone
the
dies.
procedure.
It's
Yeah,
it's crushing,
everyone
but it's a crazy
dies.
series. They did some really cool stuff with that series.
Wow.
And that's why I like the Bumblebee was going back to that more blocky form than whatever
Yeah.
their designs were before.
I just
With
want to
Hot
watch it
Rod.
for Starscream.
Yeah. Starscream's great in that. In the original series.
Yeah. Best character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember
It's
that's
a
all I
freaking
talked.
annoying voice.
Yeah, that's all I had talked to you and Ev about at like practice, like when we were in elementary school.
Starscream.
Like, hey, Transformers. Ah.
Wow.
That was the topic of
It's ours.
discussion.
Transformers, yow!
When Megatron was just a gun.
Oh my gosh. Starscream, aim good.
Yeah, Angel Starscream.
Yeah, that always
Hey,
weirded me
bird.
out. Like I never understood that.
The main
You need a
character
bigger
turned into
door.
a gun.
All right. So, Jake, do you have any particular film franchise you want to touch on?
You know, I gotta say it for nostalgia reasons. It's gotta be Indiana Jones.
I
I'm
knew
a
it. I
sucker
knew
for
it.
those
Yeah.
films. I'm
Yeah.
a sucker for those films.
Only seen the first
Um,
one.
I have no
Yeah.
recollection of these, unfortunately.
I've seen them all, just don't remember them. Like,
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah, I hardly remember them too, but I can vividly remember
They're good.
some scenes. Like Temple of Doom, where like the guy gets his heart ripped out on screen. It was
Love
Nazis like just get melted by the Covenant.
Yeah, that traumatized me.
that.
Yeah, I wasn't allowed to watch that scene. Like my parents, I was like,
Covered
"Oh
my
nope, you
eyes."
can't watch that."
Be like Harrison Ford and just don't look.
Yeah, yeah.
I remember more about the Lego game, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, same.
Dude,
Yeah,
yeah,
good.
me-
Bro,
exactly.
actual-
I know the
Yeah.
plot from the
I can
Lego
remember
game.
vividly certain scenes.
Yeah,
I played like every
Yeah,
Lego game,
I
man.
know,
It's messed
bro.
up.
Lego was the move.
I only played
Lego Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh
Jones.
my
The hub world,
gosh,
it goes
Oh my
hard.
good, bro.
That was
Lego games are
insane.
honestly so good.
bro. The freaking
I
Yeah.
don't play any of the
Pirates
new
lobby
ones,
where
but
you
like
could,
the old ones
No,
were
the new ones kind of
classic.
suck.
you could like
Yeah,
if you
I
were a
don't-
skeleton, you could walk at the bottom of the water place.
Yeah,
Right,
dude.
Yeah,
That was
Yeah.
so
I-
sick.
skeleton
I-
guys was
oh,
like
man.
the move. That was the end goal.
The hub music in that, which is just an official
Oh.
song for the series,
I
but I
remember
just
we
remember
just
it,
like smack each
man.
other with swords all day.
That's classic. That's good. That's good media.
The Lego
Me and it-
games deserves its
that was
own
my
pod.
childhood.
We need to do that
It
sometime.
does. Just going into them.
Yeah,
I spent so
they're
much time on
iconic.
Marvel
they
superheroes.
are.
All right. Pretty good answers overall.
Thank you.
I want to transition into something a little bit more
Erotic.
mellowed out, maybe a little bit more
No.
serious of a topic to close it out while everyone's
Oh.
been drawn in, you know?
Dang.
Okay.
Get me in there.
Let's talk about self-help, guys.
What?
Oh.
I don't do that.
So,
Great responses so far.
Too
That-
expensive.
that did take a turn.
Exactly.
Yeah, I
right
don't
now.
do that. It's a bit of a problem.
So it's going to be a bit of a variety hour, kind of testing your guys' skills to adapt here. So,
I'm
What-
failing.
what
Like
is
a
some
reptile.
piece of advice you'd give for general self-help, self-betterment, anything, if there's any specific issue you have that you have a tactic to deal with, what is your guys' advice?
I'm not the guy.
I'm
Not that guy.
Cry really hard.
Wait. Just any issue ever to exist.
Yeah, I'm trying to leave it open-ended here.
Yeah, fix it, Evan.
Yeah, fix me. How do you fix me?
Fix. Save me.
Dude, I'm like
save-
the worst guy to ask this.
Yeah.
I like don't have
I
conversations
know,
with
he's
people.
got it.
that doesn't mean
I don't know
that
if
doesn't mean
that
anything. That's
pertains.
not relevant. It's just like you're venting about like your frustration. Right? That's not how you handle that.
It's like, how do you do this? I don't know. I don't know what time it is.
I just cannot.
I'm just not.
I can't
you
even
shouldn't
talk
ask
to
me for
him.
that.
Get it.
That's not what I said. Free.
Yeah, right.
I feel like
Um,
for self-help, one of the things you need to know is like know how you're feeling. Like first, like people sometimes get like their emotions confused or really don't know how they feel, where it's coming from. So it's hard for them
True.
to kind of deal. It's kind of hard for them to deal with it or like find a way to deal with it. Because usually we all do this, that we just push those emotions down. That we just push them down, forget they exist, but they still kept
W,
blowing
man.
up.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but no, it's
'em in the
that's
pit.
not. You
Yeah,
gotta break
right.
that stigma. You
Yup.
have to break that stigma. That is a big
Forget
stigma that's trying to be
about
broken
it.
right now. That men
Forget
have to be
about
strong. It's a
Like-
bad stigma to have.
Take
Well, who
time
else
to
is
Very
gonna be
bad.
strong
Don't
then?
push your emotions down, brother.
If men ain't gonna be strong, what's gonna happen? Just a bunch of
What
weak
if every
people.
man just gave up?
Okay, I think that's a good point, though. Identifying what you're feeling, being in tune with
Yeah.
your emotions.
Yeah, so literally the hardest thing.
Yeah,
I-
it's
I
You gotta
guess
know
you could.
yourself.
depends.
Inner reflection every now and then is important.
Yeah,
to think
I reflect
about.
a lot about my actions, how I'm feeling. Like that keeps me pretty sane. And I know how to deal with most of my emotions, or know why they're happening.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I think that's actually really good. Anyone else have anything
Wow,
to add
thanks,
to that,
Jared.
or something?
I feel like
Related
you're taking a
to-
lot of
Yes,
offense,
I'm
man.
sorry.
What a nerd.
No,
Sorry,
it's actually very good
guys.
advice. I agree
Yeah,
fully.
thank you.
Yeah, I will. Might even apply that to my own life.
He's
It's a
asking
simple
for
thing.
suggestions, boys.
It's a simple thing, but it's
They're
important.
trying to sway us.
You always think
I
about
think
it.
they are.
I got it. I got it.
Gotta
I gotta
stand
keep him
strong.
In. I gotta
They're
keep him in.
colluding against us.
It's
You're
treason.
telling
man.
me to steal?
Yeah. Break down those
Asking us
barriers.
to fix.
You're telling me
See-
to get
see
in tune with my
what
emotions?
you
The
gotta
voices are
do.
telling me to not listen to you.
You
I will
gotta
say-
go out and you gotta do something. Just Just go out and run. Just go lift. Go work out. Do
Run.
something.
Oh, I thought you just meant like
Honest,
Drive
only
90
options
down the
Don't
road.
run away. Just
Other
Drive
only
90
option-
down
go
the road.
exercise.
Yeah,
The
as
amount
long
of
as you
help
come
that,
home.
yeah, the amount of exercise can help you. Just it'll clear your mind. Like I do it all the time. Just go out for a run. It's so helpful mentally and just physically.
But are you
it
finding the root
It gets you
cause?
in the right minds. Well, I mean, if you
That's
have
true.
a better mental state, like say something crazy happens to you and you don't know and you have to deal with those emotions and you don't really know. Don't act immediately. Don't like act out on those emotions. Go work out, better yourself, and then come back with a clearer mind and you'll probably make better decisions and you'll probably be thinking more clearly. It's just like exercise can just help you so much.
Yeah, I
And
agree.
it's just like a
Generally,
natural way of doing that.
it might not like be work for everyone, but I think generally
Yeah,
it's a.
applicable.
I think going. I think doing something that kind of clears your mind so you can have a better mindset about the problem you're facing is a good idea.
Yeah,
Because
it's not a permanent fix kind of thing. It's like
right,
to get you in a better mindset of how to deal
sometimes
with
when
the
you're
problem.
down about stuff, like you start thinking about things in bad ways. But if you can kind of like reset for a second and then come back to that problem, it's a way easier to approach it, I think. So yeah, I agree. Um, yeah, pretty good ideas. Joseph, any input here?
I no, not very good at handling my.
I do have
Hey, what?
one thing
emotions.
if you need.
What'd you say, little boy?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
It's municipal, don't worry.
What'd you say?
One of my resolutions
Nothing.
was to be more emotionally open with people, and that's I suggest more people do that. I mean, I'm not very good at it, so I made a resolution, but
Yeah, don't
so I think
be.
that's important.
You're allowed to be weak.
Well, yeah, I mean, and also
It's
just
more just being vulnerable, in my
well, don't
opinion.
close
Yeah,
yourself off.
being.
Yeah, that's fair
I
enough.
think it shows a greater breadth of emotional maturity if you were able
And that would
to
also
process
like
those emotions.
get rid of the stigma. Also, just like you don't have to hold them in. Like everyone's
And the
going through their
stigma.
own stuff. Yeah, you don't want. Yeah, the sigma grind set does
Well,
not
I mean,
include
everyone's
hiding
got
your
their own
emotions.
grind set.
I mean, but I gotta stay on top, boys. I can't fall off.
No,
Gotta stay on the gristle, bro. Can't be falling
If I
off.
fall off the Grussel, I lose.
Exactly.
If I spend one mental health day, that's it. I'm over.
Mental health day sounds like
No,
laziness
rest.
to me. Get out there.
Dude, they give mental health days to people, and if you like in school,
This
you
is
get
pretty
mental health
toxic,
days.
guys.
This is the most locker room podcast.
You can skip
Yeah.
school and say you took a mental health day, and they can't do anything.
Here's
That's
something
thick.
related to Ty's insight, actually. When I do writing, that's kind of similar. It's you kind of get away from the thoughts a little bit, and that's kind of a good reset as well. Get your thoughts on paper and analyze them kind of as a third party at that point, because now you're looking at them on a sheet of paper and you're like, okay, this is what I'm facing. We can kind of see this a little bit more without everything bouncing around in my head. So I think a lot of this stuff is just like how you approach the problem. A lot of it is the thought process, and you gotta change your thought process to really fix things.
So true.
Yeah, it's a very fair point.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
But I also think that it's not always about the thought process because in some people like they have like less emotion because like that takes a lot of emotional intelligence to like
Yeah.
change your thought process with all these emotions. Like I feel like when most people are like dealing with emotional stuff and like everything's hard, it clouds their like they don't know what's wrong and like they can't have a thought process for that because they don't even know where to start with their emotions. Like they can't get in tune with themselves. They just see it as like this threat that just needs to go away. And that's why it's like kids like switch to the weed and vape because they don't know how to handle those emotions. And
Yeah.
it's a
Vape.
yeah, and it's a way to
Yeah.
I mean, for some people, okay, so like Ty has working out and I've got writing and whatever. People have different outlets to achieve the same thing, and some are more destructive than others. I guess like resorting to drugs for that would be an example. Again, yeah, I guess
Yeah.
all about the approach. And nothing's going to be universal for everyone. Everyone's got their like own way of approaching this, I'm sure.
Yeah. Makes sense.
All right. Yeah, interesting stuff, boys. Just wanted to know your thoughts on that. It's been on my mind a little bit. Self-improvement stuff and general mind body connection, whatever you want to call
Mind
it.
over matter is what I'm saying.
Mind
Mind
over.
over matter.
That
Yeah.
Knowledge is
I
You
am
gotta
power.
be
talking
smarter than
about.
your matter, bro. Yeah.
Your
That's
mind
what it
has
says.
all the matter in it, and
Your
it
mind has
creates
all
your
the matter.
matter.
Your mind
over it.
matters.
Dude,
That's
we
This
got
is running
there.
through stuff.
It took a second,
got
but we got
there.
there.
Yeah, we're really going in right now. We're really hitting the nail.
Your mind matters. The end.
Yes.
That's it.
So we've all kind of wound down a little bit. Any closing thoughts for the week you want to send out to the viewer? Let's
I
go around the
love
table.
you.
Let's start with Evan. What's your last
Closing
thought?
remarks.
Closing.
Watch Power Ranger Samurai.
All right.
Watch Transformers 1980s. That's takeaways from this.
Okay.
And Lord of the Rings. Closing remarks other than that is just keep being you, man. You are a rock star.
You don't have to do that. But just
I thought it was sentimental.
Yeah. What if that's actually sentimental?
What?
Anyway, no,
Alright.
just if you got anything you're looking forward to or anything, just anything to say, just get it out now. Jake, what do you
I'm
got?
looking forward to.
Well, hey champ, how you doing?
It's my dad.
It's been 10 years.
Dad came home.
I hope everything's going well for you, and if not, I hope you are able to find the help you need to be
This
able
is
to
like
get through.
You
And
sound like you have a gun to your head, bro.
No, this sounds like you're making a video for you to look at 10 years later.
Where's my script at? Where's my script?
Hey,
Maybe I
I
am.
like it. I like it.
there we go.
Sure. Okay, Joseph, what do we got?
You didn't even
Alright.
He got the idea.
Very good, very good. Okay, Joseph.
Yeah,
are
I
you doing?
agree. Tie.
Hey, no, you don't get off that easy.
Awesome,
I'm
awesome.
sending
That's
it back.
True.
Give us
And
a little
then,
bit of
you know,
something.
Hey, I-
to kind of
I can keep
piggyback off what
talking.
Ty was saying,
I can keep talking.
Transformers?
Yeah, Transformers cut a pause.
Amen.
Amen, brother.
Amen.
I
Get
love
over
you.
here, kiddo.
Good night.
All right, Ty.
Yeah, go watch Lord of the Rings. No, Bigfoot's out there.
We have nothing to say.
Go look
Bigfoot's
for
out
him.
Watching
there.
you.
You're gonna find him someday. You just gotta
don't
gotta
know.
look in the right
Just find him.
spaces. You just haven't
Yeah.
looked there yet. If you haven't thought about
Don't
it, that's
stop
where he is.
looking.
Check under your couch. He could be there.
He's definitely
Do
there.
not give up. He's
Uh,
out there.
We'll find him one day, boys.
There's definitely not
Everyone's
a metaphor
trying.
for depression.
Everyone's trying to find Bigfoot, but is Bigfoot trying to find himself?
No.
He is.
No one's talking
He's
about
trying,
that.
man.
It's like,
himself.
why is everybody running?
Yes.
Yeah,
Find
his
Bigfoot.
mental is broken down.
Watch Transformers.
Tell him you love him.
Lock the door in the
Yeah,
bathroom.
tell him you love him. He
Don't
needs
resort to the
Fine.
Zaza. and,
Always lock the door
have
in
a
the
good
Or
bathroom.
day.
do.
Yeah.
it. Always.
All right.
Wait.
So before we get to the segment where we put everyone in a hierarchy and everyone gets upset,
Hey,
Give each other
closing
ratings
thoughts.
like we're objects.
if I had to do
The graph.
if I had to do
The
a quick
graph.
summary, a quick takeaway of what we learned today, it's
The spark notes,
What
if you will.
did we
It's-
learn?
it's to be on the lookout for Bigfoot and don't laugh during the
True.
Bigfoot meetings.
Because you'd be weird cringe to laugh, right?
Because
Yeah,
We're all
yeah.
talking
Really
about
cringe.
Bigfoot. Really
they
serious
won't put you in
issue.
the final edit.
Make sure the door's locked.
in said bathroom that you're chuckling
Don't
in.
want grandma to watch you taking a
No,
doo-doo.
just make sure the door's locked. Period. Doesn't matter where you are.
Check your door right now.
Bigfoot's
They're always
coming.
looking for you.
You,
They're
Bob,
always
your
coming
door's
for you.
unlocked.
Yeah. Watch Lord of the Rings, Transformers, Indiana Jones, and Dune.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah.
make sure to be open with your emotions and keep good care of yourself. Make sure you're doing all right and check in with someone if you're
There,
not.
Pat.
Yeah, yeah.
Closing time.
So yeah, closing
Bro, I
time.
was singing this song so much today.
Bro, I was listening to that. That's crazy.
This is wild.
Okay.
So let's wrap it up
That's all,
into
folks.
the final evaluation. So I am to bestow host, correct?
Yes.
So this is kind of a tough choice this week.
Yeah.
If I had to pick guest, it would be easier, but
Okay.
Oh.
host.
If I
my
can
God.
negatively impact someone, that'd be a lot easier.
Somebody's
Yeah,
got a
right.
target on their
Call it
back.
out. I know you're listening.
I think
he
this
picks
week,
one of the viewers.
You're the real guest.
if I had to
They
pick
really
a
are.
standout, we'll do a little elimination thing, kind of
Oh,
like Evan tried to
yeah.
do the one time. But
Yeah.
And I
Those two
succeeded.
episodes ago,
I love how it's
those-
never that it
Knocked
works.
it
It's
out of
always
the park.
Evan
It
that
was,
failed.
it was 2 episodes ago, and we're still bullying him for it.
I thought I did
You are
great.
never living that down.
I could do it again.
Pick the host last. Okay, your host.
So it's definitely not Evan.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Dang.
Speaking of which, this is not like worst to
Wait,
best.
hold on.
This is
Hold
just
on. Explain why definitely not. Because
I
that's
love
a
how
big
it's always
modifier.
Evan that gets eliminated first. And
You-
it's always
you-
It's
Evan.
you're
fine
not
that I'm not, but I
last.
want to know what
You're not
definitely is.
well, we were just talking about Evan, so I thought I'd just go ahead and knock that out.
Yeah.
What's
Every time we
definitely
told
for?
Evan
What's
he
the
wasn't
definitely
last,
for?
he was last. So we can't say that anymore.
Yeah,
I,
this
I
is
just
true.
I just think you're a little bit weak on the first topic, but it's all right. You weren't
Yeah,
bad.
I got brain damage. I don't know.
It's all right. That's why we did the variety.
Too much
But you're not host. So
And you know what?
It's
I'm actually okay with that, but a little insulted.
That's
But
his
okay.
goal.
it's also not Joseph this week. I'm sorry, Joseph,
It's okay.
for similar reasons.
Oh.
You cut me
Wow.
off when I had mine.
Bruh. Yeah, that's true.
Well,
You
we had a
never
lot of
actually got to
topics
tell a
to get
story.
through.
Continue. It's fine.
And
I
I
understand.
I asked numerous times and no one stepped up, which is all right. But that's just
Jordy, give me one chance.
that was the challenge of today, to try to fit everyone in a allotted time. But it's definitely not tie. Well, not definitely not, but it's close.
like
But
that
I don't
word.
think it's tie. I think this week it's Jake. I think it goes to Jake. I think his Bigfoot story really impacted the beginning of the podcast, and I think he was interactive throughout, pretty well. It was
Good job,
close. Though.
kiddo.
I
You gotta
almost
We're
picked
glad.
tie.
exactly what you
Proud
did.
of you.
Thank you.
Proud dad.
I want to thank
Next
my
time-
family.
It's kind of like
Next time I do my
robotic.
job,
variety hour, just make sure that we can try to get everyone in, or make sure you can
Don't
find
coach me.
find a topic or find a
Next
response
time,
within the
kiddo.
time.
Just make
Think
sure you
of
got a
something
story
faster.
prepared, kiddo.
Better. Come on. All right. So
Yeah,
I'd like
yeah,
to
we-
nominate Evan as bro, basically.
Bro,
I
feel
think
like
Evan's a
you-
good bro pick.
I'm insulted.
His Lord of the Rings
I'm
was
insulted.
was
he says.
good. I liked his Lord of the Rings.
All right.
I agree with
God
this
damn it.
statement.
Any
I guess
In,
I'm
opposed?
uh,
bro.
He kind of wanted to guess. I'm like,
Well, too bad. You're bro now. Welcome to the club.
Shoot.
Frick.
This sucks. Bummer.
this is garbage.
I don't
Pee
want
you.
this.
Well,
Vote to
Um,
kick.
Am I bro then?
you're bro.
You're bro.
I think
Bro.
you're one of the
Me,
bros
Ty, and
now.
Wes, with the options of bro, guy, and guest.
I think Joseph
okay?
was
Where's
a bit
he at?
weak.
I think Joseph
On
gets
the,
guessed this week,
I feel
unfortunately.
I think
I
yes,
feel
yeah.
like
Hate to hear
yes,
it.
Joseph.
I hate to see it. I
Yeah,
hate to
yes.
feel it.
Dude, this is big.
I hate the feel.
This makes me feel better.
No hard feelings, man. It was just an off week.
Yeah, you were asleep.
Wow.
You get it.
Okay.
You'll get back up there next time, champ.
Just don't
Dude,
take
yeah,
naps
yeah.
before the
I can
pod.
I feel
feel
like
it.
I've been having off week after off week right now. This is
Bro, you just got bro. What are you talking about?
Yeah, come
Oh.
on now. It's not pity
Bro's
party.
Shut your
supposed to
mouth,
be a
you
good thing?
ungrateful.
Yeah, bro's
Bro's a
insane.
good thing.
okay.
Bro's like,
That's why it's
yeah.
the
Yeah.
top of the
Bro's
list.
like the top
You're
tier.
wild. What do you mean is bro a good thing?
I like Guy.
You
I hate
would
you.
like guy.
Yeah, you're
All
such a guy.
Can we take away his bro?
You're actually a bro. No,
I might reconsider my nomination.
So between
No,
me
I
and Ty, who do you think is bro?
I think I honestly I think this is the most like except Ty's last one, I think this is the most organized variety show yet on this podcast. Like
I would like
Thank
to
you.
say.
I think
I
we
think
give
Wes
Wes
is a
bro.
bit more
Yeah,
bro.
I
Yeah,
like the
I think Wes
concept.
is
Yeah.
slightly more bro.
I think Wes is a bit more bro. Yeah, I think it's the most organized it has been.
I'll accept my guy,
I think guy makes sense.
my dude.
All right. Well, that wraps up the hierarchy. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next week, hopefully, on the 2B2G podcast.
Episode 10,
2BGG.
ain't it? It's a big one. It's a big banger.
Yeah.
Now
That's
we
a
make
big
out.
boy.
And Jake's in
Oh wait,
charge.
I have the mantle, of
Yeah,
big boy, don't I?
you do.
Oh man.
Oh,
Maybe. Yeah. It's like we got to have a big something big.
oh no.
So what do you guys think of
Huge.
Santa?
Imagine.
Part 2.
Yeah.
What about the Easter Bunny?
Oh yeah, the Easter Bunny.